Hey guys, it's Jeff, and today we're checking out an awesome free app on the App Store. It's called Band. Now, Band is sponsoring today's video, but as a past user of the Band app, I actually already have a ton of experience with the app in managing a sports team that I just ran a year or so ago. So with that being said, let's check out what Band has to offer, and I'll share with you some of my favorite and most useful features of the Band app. Okay guys, so like I said, you can find Band in the App Store and it is totally free. So if you go to the App Store and just type in Band, it should be the first at the top here. As you can see, I already have it installed, but this is what the app will look like when you kind of look it up in the App Store. Go ahead, install it, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at what you'll see when you go ahead and open it. So if we go ahead and open up the Band app, you come to the initial screen here. And as you can see, I don't have anything set up yet, but I can go ahead and create my band, and I have several options here. So I can select from, let's say, school groups, sports teams, marching bands, workplace, faith groups, cheer and dance, game clans, family friends, or I can do something custom if I don't see my exact kind of configuration that I want here. So for the purpose of today's video, I'm actually going to go ahead and set up a workplace and just name this after the channel. So we'll put in tech review here. And then as you can see, I have a logo of the channel there. I've added that logo and I just tap on done. Now after that, I have the ability to share my URL with anyone to allow them to join my band group. But just for the sake of today's video, I can go ahead and create my first post. Now, you have a lot of things to choose from here. I can share photos, I can create some polls, I can live stream with members. I can also do like an attendance sheet or sign up sheet, which is really cool. And one thing that I've actually used before is doing a sign up sheet or just a poll. So what I did before with my group was I would create a poll. Do you want to play football? So we'll go ahead. Do you want to play football? We can put several options here, yes or no. And then I can allow anyone to add, allow secret voting. So traditionally I put allow secret voting on just so not everyone could see what people were voting, just to keep things private. But I deselect, multi-select there, set a deadline. You can select that to whatever you need there. Attach that, and then send it off into my community. So as you see there, I have a poll, and this would be really awesome if you guys are voting on certain things throughout the year. Maybe you have a business or maybe you have a sports team and you just want to vote on things, keep it private. This is a great way to do that. It's just like Twitter polls or Facebook polls, but just a little bit more dynamic for your specific group. Now, another thing I wanted to show you guys was the ability to share files, because in the workplace, it's always very important to share your files. Maybe you want to send documents securely and you want to share them with your group. Well, I can go ahead, share a file here. So I'm going to go ahead and just select a random file here. So I'll select the picture here, and I'll go ahead and share this picture to my group. So as you can see, it's attached. I can go ahead and write anything on this text. So I can add that. I can also add a poll to this. Do you like this picture? And then I can select my options as I did before. And you don't have to, I'm not setting it up perfectly, but this is exactly how it would look. I can add a poll, I can add a file, and people can vote based upon that file. So as you can see, I'm posting it here, and you can see that the post will appear once it's done uploading. It will upload that file and everything like that. So do you like this picture? I can go in, see the picture, download it to my phone and see exactly what that is like. I can go ahead, vote on that, and I can vote on other things as well. So this is really cool. It's a really just dynamic way to share things with people, get their opinions, especially in the workplace. And then for team members, it's just a great way to communicate between everyone, simply because they're all on the same app, they all have the same features, and they all have these options here to basically create posts and allow others to get their opinion and everything like that. Now, one other thing that is really important in this app that I really wanted to point out was a to-do list. So if you're organizing something, let's say a project, or maybe you're organizing some sort of sporting event or just random event, having a to-do list is very important. You can assign, different projects here. Let's say someone needed to go clean the car. You can assign that to someone, and basically they can go ahead and tap that off when they have done that. So this is really important just to see exactly who's up to date. You can use this in your own family if you want to. Let's say there's a to-do list, maybe your wife and kids, stuff like that. That would be also a really cool option to allow others to mark down the to-do list so that it's just all on the community page and you don't have to spread the to-do list to everyone and everyone is basically trying to figure out exactly what they need to do specifically. It's just all in one place. Okay, so that was just a short preview of the Band app, but I will say though that it's a really efficient way to manage people at the office, manage a sports team, or even organize special different events. The best part for me was when I was using it for my own sports team was that it was and still is totally free, and all of the awesome features that we needed were ready for us to use right when we set up the app. One of the best features for us was the read receipts feature. Having that feature made it really easy to tell who was actually reading the group messages, meaning who actually got them. And with the various other features in the Band app, it was almost impossible to have any sort of miscommunication between us because the Band app made communicating so easy. Now, one other thing that I really enjoyed when our group was using the Band app was the ability to have everyone involved. I've tried group messages before, but unless everyone has an iPhone, it just isn't as great. With the Band app, we had some people on Android and some people on iPhone, all able to communicate without any issues whatsoever, and the interfaces were the same, so it was the great same experience for everyone, whether they had an iPhone or an Android. So yeah, guys, that is the Band app. For me, using it for my own sports team, it was a great tool to use. And now that I've been reminded of the Band app, we might as well start using it here for the channel to make projects a lot more efficient and have that communication amongst ourselves a lot more streamlined, because really there's no problems communicating on the Band app. Now, if you guys have any questions about the Band app or anything we talked about in today's video, make sure to leave those in the comment section down below. Of course, the link to the Band app will be linked down below in the video description, along with a link to the Band website as well. Anyways, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all in some upcoming content.